So, are you an owner of a business and you're tired of sending WhatsApp messages to all your newly generated leads manually? Then this video is definitely for you. Because in this video, we are going to learn how to automate webinar invitations on WhatsApp for Facebook lead ads. So I'm a business coach and I promote all my webinars through Facebook lead ads. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is generated, towards the lead I want to send a WhatsApp message with the link of the webinar. I manage all my webinars through Webinar Jam. So now over here doing this manually is a very time consuming and a hectic process. So to solve the problem, I built a connection between Facebook lead ads and WhatsApp without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. Now whenever a new lead is generated, towards the lead automatically a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded with the attachment of the webinar link. So now if you want to learn the entire process step by step, I'm going to take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So I'm an investment coach and I promote the webinars that I host using Facebook lead ads. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads towards the lead, I want to send a WhatsApp message. In the message, I want to send the webinar link, date and time of the webinar. Now for doing that, I have built a connection between Facebook lead ads and WhatsApp Cloud API without need of any coding and programming skills using Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'm going to show you how this amazing automation will run in real time. I'm going to generate a new lead using Facebook lead ads, and now to generate a new lead, I will be using Meta's lead ads testing tool. Okay. After coming to the tool, select the page using which you are running your lead and select the form using which you are collecting your leads data. After selecting the page and the form, click on this preview form button right here. After selecting over here, you can see it is asking for the first name, last name, email, phone number and the company name. So now we are going to fill in all the details. So you can see I've filled in all my leads details. First name is Smart, last name is Lead, email is smart@pabblytudes.com. This is the phone number and the company name is XYZ Company. So after filling all my leads details, I'm going to simply click on this continue button and on this submit button to generate the test lead. As I've done that, it says thanks, you're all set. That means now the test lead is successfully generated. As now this test lead is generated, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received a new WhatsApp message with the webinar link or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and yes, you can see on my WhatsApp, I've received a message. Hi, Smart Lead. This was the name you can see right away of my lead. This is Jessie Matthew, your investment coach. You're invited to an exclusive event growth webinar where I'll be sharing powerful strategies to build and grow your wealth. Date and time and with the link. I have received this link using the Webinar Jam account using which I manage all my webinars. Okay, so this is the link. I've added the webinar link right here. Seats are limited, so make sure to register now and block your spot. Looking forward seeing you there. Okay, you can see automatically I have received a new WhatsApp message. So this is how this amazing automation between Facebook lead ads and WhatsApp Cloud API is going to work. And now we're going to learn the entire process step by step. On a new tab, we have to browse the website of Pabbly Connect, that is www.pabbly.com/connect. After browsing the website, Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you, where you are going to find two options. One option is sign in, other one is sign up for free. If you're an existing user, you can directly sign into your Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. I'm an existing user, so I'm going to directly sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then this all Pabbly apps section is going to appear in front of you, where you can see all the applications that Pabbly provides. As I want to use Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. Now to create a new automation in our Pabbly Connect account, we have to create a new workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says create workflow, where you will find two different options to create the workflow. One is the new beta method, other one is the old classic method. Using the new beta method, you can create more modern, faster and more flexible workflows. And using the old classic method, you can create more stable workflows. Okay, I'm going to create this amazing workflow using the old classic method from here. So I'm going to select this option. Firstly, it is asking for my workflow name. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Trigger webinar invitations on WhatsApp for new leads captured via Facebook lead ads. Okay, so this is the name of my workflow. For the folder, these are the folders from which I'm going to select the workflows folder, and simply I'm going to click on this create button right over here. As I've done that, you can see a new workflow has been created and there are two windows in front of you. One is the trigger window, other one is the action window. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our entire workflow will depend on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first, in which on my trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select over here as Facebook lead ads. I'm promoting my webinars using Facebook lead ads, and over here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is generated, I want this trigger should capture the response of that. That is why for my trigger application, I've selected over here as Facebook lead ads, and the trigger event is going to be new lead instant. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has given us this button that is connect. So I'm going to click on this. After that, you can see this window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on this add new connection button. Now over here it says connect with Facebook lead ads. I'm going to click on this button. If you have already created a connection before, you can select the existing connection as well. Okay. So I'm going to build a new connection. For that, I'm going to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads button right here. As soon as I've done that, you can see this window is going to appear in front of you, on which it is asking for the permission. So I'm going to click on this continue button to continue with my Facebook account. Okay, this was my Facebook account, and as soon as I'm going to do that, you can see the connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect has now been successfully done. So now how this connection was so easy, because on a new tab I've already logged into my Facebook account. That makes the process of connecting my Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect much easier. Okay, now after connecting, firstly it is asking for us to select the page and the lead gen form. Using which page am I promoting my Facebook lead ads? I'm promoting the ads using the page in the name of InvestWise. Okay, so for the page over here, I'm going to select it as InvestWise. And then for the lead gen form, I have created a lead ads form in the name of lead ads form. So I'm going to select this lead gen form from here. Okay. After selecting the page and the lead gen form, I want a simple response. So I'm going to toggle this button on and simply click on this save and send test request button right here. Okay. As soon as I've done that, you can see it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Facebook lead ads is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, previously as I've shown you before, I'm going to generate a test lead using it, and for generating the test lead, I'm going to use this Meta's lead ads testing tool. Okay, using this amazing tool, we can generate the test lead to test our connections. Over here you can see I have to again select the page in the form, but firstly it says you can create only one lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing lead before creating a new one. As in the previous step, I've already generated a lead using this form. So I'm going to now delete this lead from here. So I'm going to delete the lead from here. It says your lead has been deleted. Now I'm going to simply refresh this page. Okay. So now it is mandatory to first delete the lead and then refresh the page, because using a form you can only generate one test lead at a time. Okay. So now for the page, I'm going to again select over here as InvestWise. This is the page. For the form, I'm going to select it as the lead ads form. Click on this preview form button next. Now it is asking for the leads details. So I'm going to fill in all the required details right here. First name, I'm going to write it as test. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as user. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as test@pabblytudes.com. Okay. For the phone number, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right over here. Next, it is asking for the company name. For the company name over here, I'm going to write it as XYZ company. Okay. After filling in all the details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on the submit button now to generate a new test lead. Okay. As I've done that, it says thanks, you're all set. That means now the test lead is successfully generated. As now this test lead is generated, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here the response of the test lead has been captured in my trigger. First name is test, last name is user, email is test@pabblytudes.com. This is the phone number. Over here with the company name, it is XYZ company with all the other details. So as now the response has been captured over here in my trigger, this means that Facebook lead ads is now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is now been done. After setting up our trigger step, now we have to set up our action step. For that, simply I'm going to click on this. For the action application, I'm going to select over here as WhatsApp Cloud API. As with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API, I have created this message template, and using this message template, I will be forwarding messages to all my leads. Over here in the message template, it says hi leads name. In this template, I have created a variable. If I'm going to open the edit page of this template right here, if I'm going to scroll down, you can see over here in the edit page, it says curly brackets 1 and then curly brackets again. Okay. So now this is the variable that I've created in this template. In place of that, I will be entering the lead's name. So it will be hi lead name. This is Jessie Matthew, your investment coach. And over here you can see I've added the webinar link, the date and time of the webinar, as well as the topic of the webinar. Okay. So now I will be sending this WhatsApp message towards my lead that is generated using Facebook lead ads with the link of the webinar jam. Okay. The webinar jam link that I've added. So now how can you find this link? For that, log into your webinar jam account. I manage all my webinars using this amazing application, which is very easy to use. I can easily manage all my registrants data. I can easily manage all the webinars, and it is very efficient. Okay. In this, I have created this webinar right over here. You can see with the date and time, and I will be sharing the link of this webinar. To get the link of the webinar, go to the Your Links section, and under Your Links, under Attendees, go to the direct link to the live room, and this is the link that I've added in this message template that I've created. So now let us set up our action step. Action event is going to be new template message. Send template message new. Okay, and simply then I'm going to click on this connect button. This window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection. Now over here it is asking for the token, phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. Now from where are we going to find all these details? For that, you need to create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup. You can see this is my API setup, where you will find the token, phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. So now you might wonder from where you will create your own API setup. For creating your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup, over here in the help desk, you can find this help, that is learn more. You have to click on it. Then you will land towards the Pabbly forum page. And on the Pabbly forum, if you're going to scroll down, its first title is how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. As you're going to watch this tutorial, you will learn the step-by-step process of how you can create your own WhatsApp Cloud API setup. Okay. And now as you have created the setup, if you want to generate a permanent token, you can see this tutorial over here as well. You can see in this setup, I have the temporary token, but if you want to generate a permanent token, you can set it up using this other tutorial as well. Okay. After you're going to watch the tutorial, automatically will create this API setup. Now I'm going to simply copy these details from here and paste it over here in this field. This is a token. Phone number ID, so I'm going to paste the phone number ID right here, and for the WhatsApp business account ID, I'm going to copy it and paste it and simply click on this save button. As I've done that, you can see WhatsApp Cloud API successfully connected to Pabbly Connect. Firstly, over here it is asking for the receiver's phone number, to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. Over here I want to send a WhatsApp message to whom? To my lead, the lead that is generated using Facebook lead ads. So now over here for the data of this field, we are going to map the data. Now what is this mapping? Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. You can see, so this is the previous step. I'm going to enter the data from this step. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, the previous step, Facebook lead ads new lead instant is going to appear in front of you, and as I'm going to click on it, the response that was captured in our previous step is going to appear. In the response, we have received our lead's phone number, and towards this number I want to send a WhatsApp message. So I'm going to select the data of the phone number, the receiver's phone number from my previous response. As now I've selected this data from my previous response, this data right here is been mapped, and as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response now is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Now it is asking for the template ID. You can see it says nothing selected. Simply just refresh your fields from here. As I've refreshed over here, firstly we have to select the template. I have created a template in the name of webinar link message. Okay. So now for the template, I'm going to select over here as webinar link message. Okay. After that, it is asking for the language code. For the language code, I'm going to select the language over here as English because this is the language with the help of which I've created this template. So for the language code, I'm going to write it as EN. Okay. For English, the code is EN. That is why I've written EN right here. For the template name, I'm going to select the same template. Do my template has a header? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to select the option no. It says enable the map button and leave this field blank as there is no data right over here required. So I'm going to enable this map button on and erase this existing data from here. So now after that, it is asking for all these details. These are not the required fields. So I'm going to simply skip the part. Do my template has a body? Yes, it does. So I'm going to select the option over here as yes. Then it is asking for all these details, which I do not want. So I'm going to simply skip the part. And lastly, it is asking for my lead's name, which is the first variable that I've created. This is the first variable in place of which I will enter the lead's name. To enter the value of this variable, this is the field. So I'm going to simply search for the name right here and map the data first name space the last name. Okay. After filling in all the required details, click on the save and send test request button. But before that, I want to tell you one thing, that over here I have entered a dummy mobile number in place of this receiver's number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this dummy number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this dummy number from here, and in place of this dummy number, I'm going to enter my mobile number just for the test. Okay, just to test whether this workflow is successfully working or not. And then if we receive the WhatsApp message, that means the connection between these two applications is successfully done. Okay, so I'm going to remove this dummy number from here and enter my mobile number right here. So now as I've entered my mobile number, I'm going to simply click on this save and send test request button. Okay. As I've done that over here, I have received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received a new WhatsApp message or not, because in place of the receiver's phone number, I have entered my mobile number. So now I'm going to open my WhatsApp from here. And yes, you can see right over here, I've received the message. Hi, test user. This is Jessie Matthew, your investment coach. And over here in the message, I've received the date and time with the link of the webinar. You can see right here. Okay. So now as I've received this message successfully on my WhatsApp, this means the connection between Facebook lead ads and WhatsApp Cloud API is now been successfully created using Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, the trigger is Facebook lead ads new lead instant. As soon as now a new lead is going to be generated using the Facebook lead ads campaign, this trigger is going to capture the response of my leads details. And now as we have the response of our leads details towards the lead, we are going to send a WhatsApp message using WhatsApp Cloud API send template message new action step. And in this manner, without need of any coding and programming skills, I've built the connection between these two applications using Pabbly Connect. If you find any of the doubts while I was creating this workflow, you can ask us a question in the comment section below, okay? And you will find the exact workflow link attached in the description box, using which you can also try out this amazing automation yourself, okay? So go ahead and create amazing automations using Pabbly Connect from today. Sign into your Pabbly Connect account and start creating the amazing automations. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button down there.